Hey everybody, Newtaf here, and today I'm doing the first of a series of Dark Souls science videos I have in mind, which are going to explore various gameplay mechanics in some detail and try and raise our level of understanding. Today I'm revisiting fast rolling. In a previous video I incorrectly claimed there were 3 different fast roll speeds. Actually there are 4, and some of my breakpoint percentages were wrong before. Let's take a look at a bunch of side-by-side comparisons to see how they differ. First we have 0% equip burden compared to 0.1, or 0.3 is about as low as I could get it. 0% is one that I missed entirely before. This comparison shows that 0% is faster than anything at all. Now let's look at that again in slow motion. Next we show that 0.1 is the same as 8.3%, or 25% times 1/3. This is what I call ultra fast roll. And let's look at it again in slow motion. And to confirm that 8.3% is a correct breakpoint, we'll compare it against 8.3% plus 0.1, which is visibly slower. And again in slow motion. And now we'll show that 8.3% plus 0.1 is the same as 16.6%, which is 25% times 2/3. I like to call this super fast roll. And once again in slow motion. To confirm that 16.6% is a correct breakpoint, we'll compare against 16.6% plus 0.1, which we'll see is slower. And again in slow motion. The 16.6% plus 0.1 is the same as the very popular fast roll at 25%. And we already know that anything over that 25% is medium roll. And again in slow motion. And finally, let's bring it all home, put it all together. All 4 fast roll breakpoints side by side. And of course, in slow motion again.
Hello, and thank you for joining me. We are going to take a look at Under Armour Speed Skating Suit Crisis from the 2014 Winter Olympics. Join me as we take a closer look into the Mach 39 suits, a series of losses for the American speed skating team, and Under Armour's Rockin' Response. In case you don't already know, Under Armour is an activewear brand that delivers the most innovative sports clothing, athletic shoes, and accessories. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the Mach 39, a suit that Under Armour claimed to be the fastest speed skating suit in the world. The suits were tested for conditions that the skaters would experience in Sochi and were delivered to the team in January. The team practiced in the suits for a month in simulated race conditions, and adjustments were made as needed. Can you guess what happened next? As the Winter Olympic Games began, no American finished better than 7th place in the first 6 speed skating events. The team questioned its strategies and came to believe that the Mach 39 had a design flaw that slowed them down. Several skaters sent their suits to an Under Armour seamstress to be modified, and some requested to wear their old uniforms. Even though the speed skaters didn't come in first, Under Armour grabbed the gold in advocating for their brand and alleviating the crisis. Under Armour took immediate 3 things to manage the crisis. First, they refused to act defensive. They made sure all statements reaffirmed their support for the U.S. speed skaters and avoided pointing fingers. Second, they put their executives in front of the media and maintained transparency. Third, they used their large support system of professional athletes to spread their message on social media. In turn, Under Armour announced an 8-year extension of its sponsorship of the U.S. speed skating team. Under Armour's approach can best be described with the 2-step flow of communication model in which brand advocates influence the opinions of the mass media and a larger population. Overall, I think it is safe to say that Under Armour came out on top. However, there are a couple things that they could have done differently. Calling the Mach 39 the fastest speed skating suit in the world set a very high standard for Under Armour. Next time, they should reconsider making such statements in order to avoid creating room for negativity when problems arise. Lastly, after the spotlight shifted off of Under Armour, they should have taken the suits back to the lab for re-evaluation and hired a third party to check for additional credibility. Under Armour is a strong brand and will continue to strive towards helping athletes achieve excellence rather than backing down after a crisis.
Created using Powtoon.